So in honor of our ever deepening higher self embodiment that's here to effect great change on the planet through our willingness to shine this brightly, let us call in our circle of empowerment. Have your mala ready. We welcome Isis. You're going to imagine your beautiful white circle of white, a circle of white light around you. My apologies. I've got a lot of energy running through me in this moment. The circle of white light around your body, about 3 feet out. And you're going to imagine 8 pillars of Ascended Masters standing with you in each of the 8 directions. In the northeast, you're going to welcome Isis. In the east, Hathor and the Hathor Star Nation. In the southeast, Green Tara, the Order of Dakinis, and the 21 emanations of Tara. In the south, beautiful Mother Mary, who is indeed a divine mother for this world. In the southwest, beautiful Mary Magdalene, Jesus, the entire Order of Magdalena, which includes Joan of Arc, Archangel Michael, as well as all the archangels of this planet, all the archangels of the Pleiades, all the archangels of the Syrian Star Nation, as well as Andromeda that are in service to the Sophia Dragon Tribe's transmission here on Earth. We also welcome Kuan Yin, beloved Kuan Yin, and Maha-Avatar Babaji in the west. We welcome the Holy Seraphim, the Sophia Dragons, who are going to come in really strong today into that northwestern gate. And finally in the north, very powerful and present, White Buffalo Woman and the White Buffalo Star Nation that is arriving behind her, and the Order of Sky Grandmothers I'm hearing. Now within your center of your circle, I invoke your higher self to begin to radiate. Remember how we talked about the central sun within you yesterday in day 7? I want you to visualize that beautiful sun within the center of your heart beginning to burn very, very brightly. The radiance of your sun begins to grow and expand. Rays of light begin to shoot out in every direction from your heart. And I invite those rays of light of your sun to grow bigger and bigger and bigger until the central sun of your soul has literally encapsulated your entire body within this center. So you are standing in the center of your soul's sun. You are standing in the center of your Sophia Christ light. And breathe into that holy fire. Breathe into the clarity, the sobriety, the unlimited creative divine power that you are within the center of the circle of your divine feminine Christ circle of empowerment. And at this time, I'm welcoming, I'm welcoming Green Tara forward and the Order of Dakinis who are overseeing this 21-day immersion into her initiation. And we could have one of our team angels write out the mantra in the comment feed, please. The mantra is Om Tare Tutare TURE SOHA. Om Tare Tutare TURE SOHA. And in the Sophia Code, we go into what each of those Sanskrit syllables mean. And we're actually going to read a passage from that today. But before we do that, we're going to just chant so we can move beyond our minds and into our hearts. We're going to drop into our hearts to this mala practice. I'd also like to invite us to say the prayer of the Divine Feminine Christ, which is found on page 2 of the Sophia Code 3 times before we begin our mala practice. As we say the prayer of the Divine Feminine Christ, I would like for you to visualize the children of the world happy, fed, safe, healed, empowered, and bright, smiling, loved, honored, and respected. You may even feel your higher self offering light work or blessings from your angel wings. Wings up, angels. Let's say this prayer together. Divine Mother of all life, take me to that place deep within your womb where I can know nothing and be reborn anew. Divine Mother of all life, Take me to that place deep within your womb where I can know nothing and be reborn anew. Divine Mother of all life, take me to that place deep within your womb where I can know nothing and be reborn anew. Within the sacred heart womb of Sophia God, our Divine Mother Creatrix of all life, let us begin. Om Tare Tutare Ture Soha. 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 spending a moment in silent meditation. Just noticing that resonance circulating in your body from your mala practice. That's the resonance of the Sanskrit, empowering every cell of your body with the truth of your sovereign divinity. And as I've shared in previous broadcasts, if you want to place your mala around your neck until we chant again, the resonance of every time you chant on your mala, the resonance of those Sanskrit syllables gets infused into the crystalline beads of your mala, which then means that when you wear your mala over your heart chakra, over your solar plexus, around your throat chakra, you're blessing those chakras with the power of your meditation and your mantra practice. All right, so with no further ado, let us turn to page 137 of the Sophia Code. We're going to read this passage first so that this initiation makes more sense. We're going to begin with halfway through down the page where it says TARE, TUTTARE, TURE, SOHA, and TURE is underlined. TURE declares your oneness. And if you want to read out loud with me, please do so, because every time you read the Sophia Code out loud, you are activating your divine genome and you are integrating your higher self's light into your human awareness. TURE declares your oneness with all beings as the root of your happiness that is sovereign from all attachments to suffering. Humanity's addiction to using dualistic polarities for transformational alchemy creates a collective need to scapegoat an other into the role of an enemy or perpetrator. I mean, we're seeing this all over the news with this pandemic. As you loosen your own grip upon duality, you will witness the miracle of demonic energies within humanity's collective ego instantly transmute back into a state of all-consuming love. That's really powerful. Your greatest happiness arises from releasing all judgments about anything or anyone as other than yourself. Only the unconditional love of Sophia Christ consciousness, also known as Buddha consciousness, initiates your awareness to the true happiness that exists when worshiping the one self, beyond all justification or conditional circumstances. Divine service that is inspired from this self-knowing leads to an invincible joy. So I'm just going to pause here. So think about that. We can be really challenged by how we're here to serve the collective of humanity's heart that's really freaked out and really panicked and really addicted to fear. Or we could consider it a privilege to worship the one self and uplift the body of humanity into that awareness that they are actually also the one body of Sophia Christ, through our willingness and embodiment to do that level of transformation work for the collective, which is self-knowing that leads to an invincible joy. Well, that's the good news. It is possible to serve the light of humanity with happiness and compassion without suffering for it. Thank God. We're reading from page 138 right now, for those of you asking in the comment feed. Oneness with all beings is a Sophia Christ consciousness that anchors in your mind through successive initiations of embodying your higher self. There's no way you can access that state of oneness just through your human mind. It's not possible. It's a consciousness that comes from your divinity that you bless your humanity with. Every time you speak TURE, which for those of you just jumping on, we're on page 138. TURE is one of the Sanskrit syllables in the mantra that we just chanted. So every time you speak TURE, you are anchoring more of your higher self's light within your human body and awareness. So every time you chant TARE's mantra, TARE, TUTTARE, TURE, SOHA, TURE, is anchoring more and more of your higher self's light within your human body and awareness. Isn't that the good news? Simultaneously, if you dedicate your practice both for your personal evolution and for the liberation of all beings, you are helping all beings do this same practice, whether they know it or not. You're sending them that same knowing from your heart to the heart of humanity, the heart of all beings, of what's possible for them.